super good question. How would I start day trading from zero to make money online in 2026? So if I didn't know what I was doing, if I was just start fresh, nothing else, rinse, repeat, another years of trading, what would I do? The first thing I would do is that no one told me is you need to find a mentor. If there's three things, the first thing you need to do, find a mentor. Find someone that is going to who's understand the charts, who's been doing it for a while. They've been consistent, be profitable, all that good stuff. But you really want to find a mentor before you start jumping into trying to learn trading. It could be me, it could be a different mentor, it could be somebody else, someone that has understanding price, but also understand the things that you're trying to do, accomplish, and they can just they can help you avoid a lot of pitfalls, right? A lot of things that that person's went through. They can kind of help you to save time, money, all that good stuff. You need the experience. If you never played basketball before, I highly doubt you finish go. You're just gonna pick up a ball and just start shooting the ball and dribbling, and then you expect them to be good, right? You're gonna be looking for a coach. You're gonna look for someone to train you before you know what I'm saying. You're looking for that somebody who's experienced. You never did taxes before. You don't just jump in. I'm like, I'm just gonna, I'm just gonna hit these buttons. I'm gonna just do this, do that, and expect to be good at, right? You're gonna go find someone that's been doing taxes for a while. Even if you want to learn to the point where even I want to eventually do my own taxes, you still going to get to the point where I still want someone to teach me that skill set, right? Or teach me what I need to do before I just start jumping in here. And that person who, in this example, done taxes, they can help you with, hey, when you do X, Y, Z, this is something I did, this is some X, Y, Z, knowledge that you was not even aware of, right? Questions that you didn't even know that I should ask. And questions that you don't even know that's going to pop up in your head, and they can start answering before you even get to that point. So you really want to find a mentor, or someone that's been doing it, so you can avoid a lot of mistakes that so you don't have to redo some mistakes they already did. That is very first thing. Find a mentor. Side note: before I get to the next two and three things I would do, and if I was new to trading, you probably asking the next question because you've been doing it. How you find the right mentor? Look at the authentic, like look how like they live their lives. I know that makes it make you trust me. It makes sense, but it doesn't make sense right now because you probably just like new. But it makes a lot of sense as you grow and grow in the skill set. Find someone that is authentic. Find someone that is um, passionate about trading, passionate about what they do but look at the lifestyle, right? Look at it. Are they just flashing cards in your face? Are they did you do X, Y, Z? Do they really have your best interest for you as a person? I haven't talked about strategy. I haven't talked about race. I haven't talked about anything else. I'm literally just talking about their mindset on how they view life. That is a majority of the times you're going to see. That's how you avoid fake gurus. That's how you avoid people who are doing at your best interest. Just look how they live in life. So they go in the chart and go and do that what they gotta do and getting off of it. They just staying low key with it. You know what I mean? Like just a chill person, not trading wise, just a chill person, as in like how they are as a person, their demeanor, how they carry themselves. So they just cool, calm, collected, chill. You know what I'm saying? Maybe their story kind of connects with you. Like maybe their backstory kind of like got the same backstory. So that could be a thing that y'all kind of like a vibe you kind of feeling. But other than that, definitely looking at the person that live the demeanor, the lives and stuff like that. Somebody that's not an emotional roller coaster, right, and stuff like that. Just me personally, what I found that um, the best mentors has always been like their personality fits my mindset. Does that make sense? And they always been the people that are legit, and it's the people that are always doing extra cars and showcasing and flash and stuff like that. I don't think they're legit. This system, to my opinion, is not the best. And just my opinion. So just be true to yourself and be true and find someone else that mimics that type of lifestyle that you are wanting, but also having that authenticity where they like, yeah, this person, I believe who they are as a person. Forget trading, I believe who they are as a person. So that's how you kind of try to find the path of finding the right mentor. After you find the right mentor, you're gonna look at the strategy. But some people are gonna try to tell you, you're going the people are gonna try to tell you you're gonna do small money concepts, or you're gonna support and resistance, or you're gonna do X, Y, Z. In my opinion, that's what you would call technical analysis. That's basically all the information on the chart. They're basically looking at this price action and stuff like that. I'll put that to the side for real quick. That doesn't matter. It doesn't matter at all, actually. You need to figure out what kind of person are you on the charts, as in get in a demo account. Notice I said demo. Get in a demo account and realize, are you a scalper? Are you intraday? Or are you a swing trader? That is be the first thing that you, or the second thing that you need to start working on. I don't care if you don't worry about support and resistance. Don't worry about small money concepts. Don't worry about all that stuff. That's all irrelevant, because this part is going to help you figure out that part. People try to do it reverse. It does. It is, in my opinion, it's the other way around. You need to figure out how long you are comfortable holding a trade, and that's going to help you develop what kind of system and charting wise what you want to do in the price action. You need to figure out you're a scalper, or you want to get in and out of a trade quick. You want to be an intraday trader a little bit, holding trade for like about 3 4 hours, 2 hours, on average, or do you want swing trade, which is basically you trading from the daily time frame, and you holding trades throughout the whole day or 2 days, it's like that, and weekly time frame, right? You gotta find whatever best fits you. The idea is basically what you're doing is trying to find whatever is the most comfortable with you. Just again, the basketball analogy. If you never played basketball before, I'm not gonna just sit you at the 3 point line, right? You might really not like 3 point line. You might really like taking the ball in, but you might do layups, right? You don't know what you really like if you don't start kind of like trying different strategies, right? That's why I'm saying be open to try all different strategies, and whatever you kind of gravitate to first, or will you gravitate like, I did all three and I really like scalping. I did all three, but I'm really comfortable with holding trade. I'm really that, I'm cool with that. That's where you want to be. Like, that's where you're going to be starting at, right? Where you feel more comfortable at. And you don't know what you're comfortable at, because that's what I'm saying. You should try all three, try all the different strategies. That way, you're able to kind of see what you're comfortable at just naturally, right? That's what you're trying to do. And a lot of people have this misconception that I have a lot of people say the personality you are is going to tell you what kind of trader you are. Meaning, if you're a patient person, you're more going to be like a swing day trader. If you're more a person that is more emotional, like quick, like just really like quick and stuff like that, they're gonna be more of a scalper. Just my opinion. Don't go. That doesn't work. That didn't work for me. I kind of thought that, and I was like, oh, okay, since I'm a patient person, I'm gonna be a swing day trader. Not at all. I tried swing day trade. Don't like the idea of it. For me to be in a trade for 2 days or 3 days on one day, and I can still take a loss on the trade, when I could just be scalping, be in for 15 minutes, 5 minutes, and maybe an hour, and make the exact same money you made that you held a trade for 2 days. I can make it in 2 3 hours, 15 minutes, whatever the case may be. And if I take a loss, I can get back in within the same day. You see what I'm saying? Like, I got more setups than someone who's trading on daily. So it's just, yeah, that's just me. That's my mindset. But I'm a very patient person. But when it came to the me personally, it just mathematically and time wise, it just didn't make sense to me. It had nothing to do with my personality. It's just kind of like, well, this don't make a lot of sense to me though. So I'm just gonna do this. You know what I'm saying? So that's just a little side note. Yeah. I just feel like sometimes your personality is not gonna match the way you trade, and it's okay. That's it's kind of fine. It's just whatever you feel more comfortable doing when you're looking at the chart. So scalper, intraday, or swing day trading, whatever you are comfortable in, that's the one you want to stick to. And then we're going to talk about, down the line, talking about strategies that implement and complement that type of trader. The third thing, the last thing, I will focus on, and if it's a new day, trading, is the session. The session that you're trading in is going to be pivotal. Are you trading a London session? Are you trading pre-New York? Are you trading New York? Are you trading lunch? Are you trading PM session? You need to find a session that you can consistently wake up for. It doesn't, because you got work, you got everything like that. You might have work, you know what I'm saying? You got things, you got a lot of things going on. Understand that the trade, you can trade nighttime, you can trade in the morning. Understand that all those London session works perfect. New York works perfect. Pre-New York works perfect. All these different sessions work great. In my opinion, some people's gonna tell you only trade in New York. People like that, you don't gotta do all that, bro. All you gotta do is find what works best for you. And I assure you, Asian session. I forgot about Asian session. I assure you that it's a session that you can implement around your time. So but the key thing is, you don't want to keep willy-nilly throwing like, oh, I wake up from New York on Tuesday and I'll trade London session Monday, and then like that's when it gets a little tricky, because different sessions have different different uniqueness to it. Like London usually, London session usually like trends. New York tends to do reversals. Asia session kind of, what I mean, like all of them have different ways of, you might have a little more of characteristics, I should say, characteristics around the chart. So that's where it gets, you can do that once you get advanced. But if I was new, that's doing too much, and that's already putting in your psychology. So what I would do is just find a session that you can consistently wake up. If it's London session, nothing, don't, I used to because no one would tell me this. Like if my only session I could trade London session, I used to like be mad at myself, like, dang, I wish I could trade New York. Dang, I wish I could trade New York. But I can trade London session. Now, no, London session trash. No, it's not. It's actually, in my opinion, it's the best session of all of them. If you can, but it's just this idea like I want to wake up on that good stuff. So if you got trade, you can trade pre-New York. Pre-New York is not bad at all. It's just you got to wake up a little bit earlier, right? So it's just different characteristics, but the idea of you trying to find a session that you can consistently wake up for. So therefore, you already get that part of the battle done. I understand how pre-New York does. I traded for the last 3 months. It's going to do X, Y, and Z. Normally it does this. I traded 3 months last New York. It tends throughout the whole week of my data, my back testing. New York's going to throw you some reversals, right? 10 o'clock, it calls it New York reversal, right? While London does a lot of trends, right? So you just want to understand what session you trade, but you won't understand what session you trade if you keep waking up for different ones. So I consistently wake up for one. If you can trade whatever, before work, after work, whatever the case may be, just be consistent at it. After you've been consistent at it, you're going to then jump into that session every single time. And what this is a side note, when you're back testing, and we'll talk about that more about back testing, things like that. Back test your session. Don't back test anything else. Just back test your session and start understanding the characteristics of your session. That's what you want to do. That's when you get to the point where it's like, I consistently am waking up and I'm consistently looking from wherever, how I trade in X, Y, Z in my session. That's very key, because you want to make sure your data is pretty sound, especially when you're beginning. That's how you get to the point where it's like, I feel more comfortable and feel more confident into the trade. So that would be a couple of 3 things that I would absolutely do if I was starting trading and I wanted to make money in 2026 day trading. It would be mentor, strategy. Well, I mean, my strategy is understand what type of trader are you, intraday, swing day, scalper. And then the third thing is the session. There's a key part of it. Don't leave that part out. It's very important, because you can mess up a lot. You can mess yourself up a lot if you just trade different sessions, and it has nothing to do with your what kind of trader you are. It has nothing to do with your mentor. It has everything to do with you just trading different sessions, and they got different characteristics. I assure you they do. You can go back and back test, but yeah, I know you knew. This is where it again, mentor, it helps you with that, and like, you don't have to sit here for an hour or sit there for years or months and stuff like that to find out this answer. Just cut and dry. Find your session, keep that session, stay with that session, wherever you can consistently wake up for. And like I said, this is what I will be looking for if I was new to trading. And for sure, I will be dropping some more videos. Join Discord, got any more questions, stuff like that. But I will be dropping some more videos in this type of concept of understanding what we're looking for if you're a new trader, because I want to start implementing more ways of you getting into the market, more ways of understanding, especially if you're new in trading. And also, if you're not new, I obviously understand concepts and stuff like that to help you improve your trading, but definitely opening up to where it's like you're learning from the beginning, and also you're learning from just in general. So yeah, that's all for this video. Stay tuned for the next one, and I'll see you in the next one.